Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to Omegadons Gaming. We're here for another fun-filled Community Crunch. 443, Club Ark update and Community Creature submission. Let's go through this, shall we? Welcome to another edition of the Community Crunch. Hey, survivors. Today, Club Ark Wasteland War drops, bringing a whole new post-apocalyptic look along the brand new Mad Mark mission. The major version update also delivers a massive wave of fixes and improvements, tackling many of the issues players have helped us identify. Plus, there are big XP boosts, quality of life upgrades, and even new rare rewards. The Scrap Golem variant. Okay, continuing on. The next winner of our community creature vote will be featured on Valguera. Get your endlessly creative submissions ready, and you might see a creature making its debut. Might see your creature making its debut with the release of Valguera map and Ark Survival Ascended. Please note that this creature will be released for Valguera, so ensure your real world submissions align with the map's theme. As mentioned earlier, we'll introduce an additional real world creature for the expansion pack release in Ark Survival Ascended. Here's all the information you need. Check out the community guidelines. The entry period will end 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, February 20th, which would be 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. UK time. The voting will begin on the February 21st and end on the 28th. The winner will be announced at Community Crunch on the 28th. Y'all can do your votes and everything, but we know goddamn well with a lot of the other dinosaur put in, this is fucking rigged. Anyway, so, but hey, please feel free to vote. And it'll be a fucking duck or something like that that'll win. Okay, live updates. And who predicted this? We were actually talking about this the other day in our party for our tribe. That since they're going to throw a Atreus at us on, I think, like the 12th, that they would end up opening the transfers up early for extinction because they haven't completely got that map fucking fixed, so they had to throw out something shiny for us to pay for and go to. Anyway, we're shifting our transfer date for official extinction servers to give you more time to enjoy the full freedom before the upcoming launch of Atreus. February 7th, I will be allowing you to transfer your characters, items, creatures to and from extinction servers. Expired servers will be offline on the 28th of February, so take the time to wrap up your adventures, make final moves, and prepare for what's next. See you in the Wasteland. And there is the Club Ark update, a major patch, big wow, and much notes. These updates bring a Wasteland makeover to Club Ark, a new Bob's Tall Tales mission, Mad Mark, the Scrap Golem variant as a rare reward, gameplay improvements including XP, for rage creatures, quality of life updates for Armor Doggo, Battle Rig, various balancing and tweaks. Also a massive wave of bug fixes addressing taming, UI, multiplayer desync, environmental bugs, and much more. So the Club Wasteland lore is live. Club Ark has received a Wasteland makeover. Add a new Bob's Tall Tale mission called Mad Mark. Add a Scrap Golem variant, yada yada. Bob's Tall Tale missions are now award equipment traits upon completion. All Club Ark rewards have been updated to include Extinction and Wasteland content. The wardrobe has been updated to include Extinction and Wasteland content. Gameplay changes. This is going to be a long list of shit that they've been trying to get to, I guess. The Enraged Rex and the Enraged Trike are now awarded 3 times more experience. Enraged Rex and the Enraged Trike now give alpha experience to allow you to level your chibi, which used to be on ASC to begin with. Meat Carrier is now a trait that now includes spoiled meat. Moss Chops can gather sap from sap trees on scorched earth. Tame Basilisks now are immune to radiation on aberration. Allowed Pegamassic deployment on aberration for gotcha crystals. Experience removed from creatures when respecking them via the makeshift Mega Lab reduced to 10% of the current XP. OSDs and element veins will now highlight the last remaining 5 dinos of the wave. That's something different. Cooldown for cryopoding and damaged creatures have been reduced to 30 seconds, down from 60 seconds. Reduced the damage transfer from structures placed on a platform from 100% to 10%. Adjusted the Toothless melee attack to hit closer to its head, to preventing it from getting stuck on small creatures that it cannot hit. That's been a plague for fucking 9 goddamn years. Damn, finally fucking doing something about it. Titanoboa no longer gains experience in oxygen. Yes, folks, because it has no oxygen. Tech Gigantosaurus can now be cloned. Let's go. They held off on that fucking long enough. Added the current quick ability icon to the Armadillo's whistle and the color icon to show that the skill is on cooldown, active, or activatable. Added a health indicator to the Armadillo's icon in companion mode, showing current max health on top of the buff icon when extended. The HUD is enabled. Added element imbued gasoline Ingram for Battle Rig's garage inventory. Garage no longer requires element imbued gasoline to craft. Added an analog value for Battle Rig's gamepad controls for throttle and brake. Battle Rig carries over the percentage HP it previously had when changing the equipment. Prevented water reservoirs from being placed on platform saddles. Prevented gene scanner from tracking corrupted creatures. Extinction OSD and Element Vein audio stingers are now tied to the music slider. Tech Binoculars UI will now display a mutation count without needing to access the ancestry page of the dino. Items now display their item rating to the inventory UI, which is relevant value when using the tinkering desk. DLSS default to enable for compatible cards. That's just that list, folks. Holy shit. Okay. Let's go to the gameplay fixes. Fixed a server restart issue when creatures who are in the middle of taming would lose their taming effectiveness and become untamable. Fixed heavy turret and auto turret for repair. Requiring an auto turret for its repair, I'm sorry. Fixed Surmate's inability to repair heavy turret with auto turret in inventory. Fixed Survivor Mate's accessing inventory of structures picked up by the Rhino. Surmate items. Input not copy into other turrets when copying settings all nearby turrets. Fixed Surmate accessing sealed barrels. Fixed Surmate bypassing certain container restrictions. Fixed a multiplayer desync issue with Survivor Mate that could occur when changing modes. Fixed Survivor Mate should no longer slot cap or overweight itself when sorting and re-rendered by a player. Fixed cases where Survivor Mate would get stuck when navigating around structures. I hope that's all for fucking Survivor Mate because it makes me not want to make the bastard. Anyway, remove Dreadmare requiring Alpha Raptor and Carno on Extinction and replace Alpha Rex Trophy with Enraged Rex. Fixed the Tech Binocular UI by not updating Baby Progress correctly. Fixed Goo Gun Blueprint having a smaller number of limited crafts. Fixed issues with painting the Basilisk saddle, because evidently that was an important fix. Fixed railings not currently snapping the top and bottom of the triangle roofs. Fixed corrupted creatures creatures pushing through a tech force field causing damage inside it. Fixed bio grinder inability to grind tall creatures like the Giga and the Karchar. Fixed an issue causing crafting unstable element shards via the makeshift Mega Lab, resulting in a loss of materials. Improved the visuals of the Homo Deus skin. Fixed Homo Deus skin jittering when moving the camera. Fixed the train engine interfacing at the in-game sound. Fixed the UI elements appeared offset on ultra-wide monitors. I rock ultra-wide monitors, and I never noticed that. Fixed frame stuttering and related to frame generation when toggling the UI elements. Fixed a client crash related to harvesting resources with extended HUD enabled. Fixed the client crash related to starting split screen. Fixed an issue that prevented equipping items from inventory after viewing the crafting or cosmetic lab. Fixed an issue that would cause structures to float above the battle rig's garage. Fixed a level discrepancy with drop mech blueprints. Fixed enforcer and mech stats displaying incorrectly in some languages. Fixed a camera issue when jumping while riding a Thalacolio. Reduced Dinosuchus gravity to match Sarcos. Fixed the Uranus, Direwolf, and Armadogro LOD issues at medium and low graphic settings. Fixed Bucket Face Helmet Skin LOD issues at medium and low graphic settings. Fixed the inability to access the R wheel while mounted on a Reaper King. Fixed the Snow Owl using a foot attack while walking, causing it to slide. Fixed the Snow Owl's inability to ice crash in the air when the stamina is depleted. Fixed multiple cases of Enforcer accidentally teleporting under the map. Fixed Manigamar jumping forward immediately after being on cryopod. Fixed the Ice Titan's breath killing mounted players. Fixed the Dreadnoughtus EMP roar killing enemy riders. Speculative fix for the Dreadnought's legs sometimes appearing messed up. Fixed players rotating back and forth rapidly when standing on the shadow of the Dreadnought as a passenger. Fixed Dreadnought's legs for stuttering when rotating. Adjusted the Dreadnought's EMP breath attack to be more accurate at hitting larger enemies. Fixed Armadogo's eyes turning black when sniffing animation, during the sniffing animation, okay. Speculative fix for the Armadogo's chance of disappearing during player respawn or disconnect. Fixed the case where using the Armadog whistle would break some interactions with creatures, structures, or items. Fixed spawning several skeleton pieces by spamming the Armadogo's dig emote. Fixed Armadogo's scaring off tamed creatures with Who's There. Fixed Armadogo's getting stuck trying to unbury while in swimming state. Adjusted Armadogo's taming affinity to improve taming effectiveness. Fixed Baby Rock Drake sometimes falling through the mesh when hatched from a Gigantoraptor saddle by adjusting their gravity scale. Fixed Battle Rig getting stuck in rubber banding state after hitting an object. Adjusted Battle Rig's damage VFX to improve FPS. Fixed Battle Rigs disappearing in stasis. Fixed Battle Rigs falling through the mesh when upside down and no driver. I can't make this shit up. Fixed inability to look around in first person when a view in a Battle Rig when using a gamepad. Removed the Battle Rig's garage duplicate options for an open car inventory and a tribe rank option. Fixed subtext overlapping in the Battle Rig garage UI. Fixed inability to move while driving on ice with Battle Rig. Adjusted gamepad controls in Battle Rig when weapon is equipped. Fixed newly built Battle Rig spawning with ramshackle and apprentice parts. Fixed Battle Rig sometimes rubber banding after hitting some collisions such as foliage and rocks. Fixed Battle Rig colliding and flipping too easily when running over trees and rocks. Fixed a case where a mech could spawn in the mesh when crafted from a tech replicator. Fixed the inability to hide the Battle Rig garage roof after removing structures that were blocking it. Adjusted the players in the seated position when accessing the Battle Rig garage with the roof hidden so they are no longer floating. Fixed projectile weapons not firing accurately when seated in the passenger seat. Fixed a case where the Desert Titan saddle would be missing collision. Fixed broken Winter Wonderland icons. Fixed camera getting messed up when grappling another player that is mounted in a photo mode. Creatures that have consumed mushroom brew can now be cryopoded in the radiation zone on aberration. Fixed the Forest Titan AI to prevent it from attempting to navigate outside its arena. Skin shirts are now unequipped when applying the glider to prevent the glider from appearing invisible. Fixed a case where the tribe tower was applying buffs to characters that were not in tribe. Fixed causes where creatures would deal more damage with no rider. Prevented item skins on cart saddles. Fixed an issue with explosive spear, primitive spear, which would sometimes prevent it from being thrown. Fixed several typos. Fixed several exploits. Well, that's there. At least the environmental fixes seems like it's a lot smaller. Okay. Fixed various mesh holes, rat holes, and floating objects all across the map. Fixed several false positive anti-mesh spots on the island, including areas around the volcano. Remove the erroneous tribe tower floating in the middle of the sky on the island. Fix multiple cases of supply drops falling through the ground on aberration. Fixed cave supply crate spawnings in the mesh of aberration. Fix lava not dealing damage to large creatures on scorched earth. Fix snow ramp rendering gray in the color on extinction. Fix the case or the tamed forest titan would slide when turning. Fix meteors not damaging tamed creatures on extinction. Fix buildable area in scorched boss arena. Fixed a heat visual displaying erroneously in the southwest face or surface on entrance of aberration. Fixed some locations where red gems were spawning in the green zone on aberration. Fixed a waterfall missing audio on aberration. Fixed aberration green obelisk from having 2 beams. Do you think these are all fixed? Or do you think some of that was bullshit? Time will tell. Anyway, bonus rates on the official network. And this time they finally give it to us, folks. Bonus rates on official network, February 31st to February 3rd. 2 times harvesting, taming, and experience and breeding on the PvP, PvE side on regular official. And then small traps 4.5, taming and experience, harvesting, and 4 times the breeding. Ark Apocalypse, you got 5 times harvesting, taming, experience, and breeding. And you can reread the same fucking thing right the fuck down through there. Anyway, and that's pretty much about it, folks. Yeah, I'm this community corner and shit. This was a little more long-winded. I apologize. I didn't want to read all that myself, actually, but fuck it. I stumbled my fucking words through there. We got through it. Y'all can give me an idea what you think of all this shit. Leave a comment in the comment sections if you want. I'd like to hear from y'all. And stuff. And, yeah, that's through that. I am out of fucking breath now. Time to smoke another fucking cigarette. Because that helps. Everybody have a safe weekend. Happy arcing. Enjoy the breeding event over the fucking weekend because it's well needed. Plus the fact that tech gigas are able to be cloned now, which should have been done in the first place, in my opinion. A lot of things should have been done in the first place, in my opinion. So I'll catch everybody in the next video. Have a great evening, everybody. Stay safe.